Join us on Radio Toko 106.7 FM every Wednesday from now till 20th April as we celebrate world music pioneer Aldwyn Roberts, Lord Kitchener, the Grandmaster. Radio Toko 106.7 FM in collaboration with the Kalypso Collectors of Trinidad and Tobago present Kitch at 100 Kitchener Kalypsos A to Z. Every Wednesday from now till April, we will be highlighting songs in alphabetical order from the discography of this great pioneer of world music. Join us from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. each Wednesday as we celebrate Kitch at 100 Kitchener Kalypsos A to Z right here at Radio Toko 106.7 FM, a breath of fresh air in support of community, creativity, and culture.
There once lived a man down in Trinidad, the Lord Kitchener, music superstar.
Brought to you in part by the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited. Unstoppable energy.
Our business is natural gas, but our purpose is energy, and the future of energy is green. After 46 years of creating exceptional value for our people, the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited has a bold new vision to lead TNT into the era of clean energy, an age where solar power, green hydrogen, and biofuels work alongside natural gas to power our nation and our aspirations. We are investing today to build that sustainable tomorrow. With unstoppable energy, we are NGC.
Lord Kitchener, Lord Kitchener. Lord Kitchener, the Grandmaster. There once lived a man down in Trinidad, the Lord Kitchener, music superstar. He sang from his heart through his calypsos, and so with his craft, yes, he made us laugh. Some say there was trouble in Arima from the time he left his mother's womb. He made every soul a dreamer. When his music stepped into a room, that's why
the world will remember Lord Kitchener. The world will remember Lord Kitchener.
Yes, the world will remember Lord Kitchener. Cause when you're blessed with the music, brother, you can never die alone.
Lord Kitchener, Lord Kitchener.
Look, raise up yourself from day. Now it's time to break away.
Lord Kitchener, the Grandmaster.
Say, pick up yourself from day. Time to do a lay. A master of song, a historian. Commoners and kings heard this griot sing. He brought to the music a majesty, a new way to see and feel a melody. From Manchester to Miami, Port of Spain and Kingston too, to the throbbing plains of Ghana, Africa. He did spin a heady brew for you.
The world will remember Lord Kitchener.
Yes, the world will remember.
Lord Kitchener.
The world will remember you, my brother.
Lord Kitchener.
Oh yeah, cause when you're blessed with the music, you can never die. Oh,
Lord Kitchener, Lord
rise up yourself from day. Time to jump and break away.
Don't let you know, no Grandmaster.
Say pick up yourself from day. Time to do a bingo lay.
Yes, and a pleasant good night to each and everyone, and welcome to Radio Toku 106.7 FM as we continue with the celebration of Kitch 100th birthday, which he would have been, being alive today, if he was alive today. And as we continue with playing the songs from A to Z, over about 400 songs he have in his whole discography, his whole library, his whole catalog. So we're going through his songs. So for the past couple of weeks, we've been going from A. Now tonight, we're doing with the letter N, songs that begin with letter N. And in studio tonight, I have with me none other than man Zeno Constance. Good night, Zeno. How are you
Yeah, man. Good night. One thing before we start, Kitchener birthday was Monday gone, yes?
Was
Easter
Monday
Monday
gone,
was
yes.
Kitchener birthday, yeah.
Easter Monday, yes, and Radio Toku did a full day in
Yes.
memory of the great
Maybe
Lord Kitchener.
100 years and 2 days today.
100 years and 2 days today. Wow, time fly, yes. Yes, so, I'm going to head straight into the first track. And, any greetings you want to send to all those who are locked down and listening to us via the
Well,
Facebook,
this is
YouTube,
not,
and
this is not only Kitchener's birthday time, it's Kitchener all year. So I think the birthday celebrations will continue all year,
yeah, I know we are not stopping until we have completed,
all.
all with Z. We have to reach Z.
Yeah,
That's
yes,
something.
I think that there are plans afoot to push the year until the government gives him the order of Trinidad and Tobago, the national
Right.
award. So people are celebrating everywhere, and we are celebrating here by playing Kitchener's 400 songs.
All right. So cool. So let's head to the first track. And the first track I have here is National Band.
All right.
Yes, let's head to that first track. Remember, it's Kitch at 100. Right here on Radio Toku 106.7 FM. Oh, and I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Selector Kirby. Whoa. Well, very tired. So let's head straight to that first track.
They talk in the tongue, my dear. I just understand. We are going to have this year a national band. They talk in the tongue, my dear. I just understand. We are going to have this year a national band. People come from different places, white England and France. Come to see the different race and how they does dance.
Chinese and the Indians trumpet, Negroes and the Syrians whining, the whites and the Portuguese holding on the hand, walking on the road to complete the national band.
For this present carnival,
Can't stop the national,
don't care how the critical.
can't stop the national,
We don't care what nobody say.
can't stop the national,
The national band is here to stay.
can't stop the national, don't stop, walk up, don't stop, walk up.
Although it was not a boat, I was really stunned to see all these different folks jumping in the sun. As far as I remember, it was never done where everybody gather and play mass as one. Mama, when the music play, they roll and they dance. Together they break away, together they dance. They rock, they jump, they bump.
Chinese and the Indians jumping, Negroes and the Syrians whining, the whites and the Portuguese walking on the hand, walking on the band to complete the national band.
Whether you Spanish or Jew,
Can't stop the national,
the P you born here you jump into.
can't stop the national,
We coming from all about
can't stop the national,
the east, the west, the north and the south.
can't stop the national. Don't stop, walk out, don't stop, walk out.
Band start to Ramouche, going down Frederick Street. The crowd start to dingole, jumping to the beat. Well, here comes the bacchanal, I hide in the face. The whole of the national, winding down the place. A tourist from Ireland, she take off the shoe. The woman jump in the band, I national too. She whine, she grind, she whine.
Chinese and the Indians jumping, Negroes and the Syrians whining, the whites and the Portuguese holding on the hand, walking on the band to complete the national band.
Play your mass for the world to see.
Can't stop the national,
Show them how we live in unity.
can't stop the national,
Everyone has an equal place.
can't stop the national,
We all belong to the human race.
can't stop the national. Don't stop, walk up, don't stop, walk up.
And while the band moving brisk by the cathedral, perhaps it had more to risk than true national. They jump and they play their mass, and they did it bold. They came from the highest class, all parts of the world. A Norwegian tourist say, it's puzzling to me how on earth you all can play in such harmony. It's nice, that's nice.
Chinese and the Indians jumping, Negroes and the Syrians
That was the national band by Kitchener. Do you know anything
Yeah,
particular
man.
or anything on the background you could give you on this particular
Yeah,
track?
yeah. Well, what Kish does here is take a political topic.
Uh
It's
huh.
more than social commentary, really, yeah. It's because of the unity of the races and national unity and so on, and put it in a in a band, almost like a road march coming down with different players, different sections with different costumes, but all in the same band. So it's interesting the way he approaches this topic. You know that all our way is one, almost like the last road march, but the one before that, the Marshall Bungie.
Right.
Yeah. One band, national band, band of national unity.
Right, right, right. And as we continue with and sorry, as we continue with the tracks, we have this next track. Let me see. My laptop is a little far. Right. Negro by Injection. Isn't that a kind of weird name for a particular track? You know? I'm asking. Asking
Well,
our
it's weird.
friends.
It's weird until you hear it, and this is how Kitchener deals with an interesting topic. Again, a topic of the coming together of the races and what it produces. Very interesting. Uh,
Okay.
let's hear it.
Let's see. All right,
Negro
so
by injection.
yes, let's take it in and see what it has.
A Spanish mopsy come for carnival. She whining like we, like a Negro girl. I decide to attack she bold. Girl, you whining like a Creole. She say, if you want to know, mister, I'm a pure Negro. I say, I would really like to know how you come to be Negro. And you don't come back, Negro by injection. She say, if you use your eye, you gon' see the reason why. And you don't come back, Negro by injection. I say, well, me dear, it is strange to me. I sure never hear of this mystery. I know you could change your face, but I didn't know you could change your race. She said that behind, just get a doctor from Trinidad. I say, girl, I can't deny your doctor is really high. And you don't come back, Negro by injection. And to him I tip me hat for making you whine like that. And you don't come back, Negro by injection. She said, the doctor tell me I have too much weight, but leave it to him. He gon' put me straight. He say he going to fix me right with 3 injections every night. So when you see them wine, it's them injection inside the spine. I say, girl, have me excuse. What size needle the doctor use? And you don't come back, Negro by injection. Did it make you flinch your ball? Was the needle big or small? And you don't come back, Negro by injection.
say, tell me this, just before you go. It's not my business, but I'd like to know. Just give me a little clue of how the doctor give it to you. Cause the Chinese girlfriend don't know what to wine like a Negro do. Well, the way you moving fast, you have men can't play the mask.
And you don't come back, we go by injection.
By watching the move you make, and the way you boom boom shake.
And you don't come back, we go by injection.
Yeah, lyrics in that one, huh? And that was Negro by Injection and the man Lord Kitchener. Wow. So, you know, this topic, he just take any political topic and he take it and he twist it up.
Yeah, well, it is so easy. And what Kitchener is looking at, trying to explain in this way he has, why this woman who is not an African, but carrying, the bottom of an African. Is what I think Growler had sung about, when they reason high, you could dig out your eye. And it's the only way she got his bottom, she's Negro, but by injection, that she get her injection.
Yeah.
Which of course is really, a double and sexual thing. Man is a boss, man.
Yeah, he's a boss. And we only have about, we have 2 hours, so we're already at 8:34 inside our first hour. So we're gonna play one more. This next track is Neighbor Neighbor, and then you'll go to add, and when we come back, you'll mention, you'll give us a little history about this track, Neighbor Neighbor, when we come back in after we play it on the commercial, right? So let's head to this one.
Let's go.
Neighbor Neighbor.
Every Monday she cussing me. Me and my neighbor can't agree. Every Monday she cussing me. She call me dirty and she call me black. Well as man, I had to cuss she back. But no matter what the scandal, I don't bear no malice for carnival. So I cry out, neighbor, what must you complain? She wouldn't answer. Neighbor, what must you complain? No mind the things that we say. We gon' jump up and down and forget on Carnival Day. Who tell me to talk about mass? The woman say I too blooming fast. Kitchener, you have too much interest. What I want to play is my own business. I say, girl, this is carnival. We must drink and forget all we bacchanal. She said, please don't get me mad. Raise up your hoop and walk out me yard. I still come back. What must you complain? Kitchener, don't ask me business. What must you complain? Well, darling, that is stupid. So don't mind the things that we say. We gon' jump up and down and forget on Carnival Day. Carnival Saturday, I decide I'm gonna break away. I say, Nate, it's only 2 days to go. You have no reason to get on, so stop your grievance and stop your hate. Carnival, everybody must celebrate. She said, Kitch boy, I think you're right. Well, let me start jumping up here tonight and we begin. Neighbor, how much you gon' play? Neighbor, how much you gon' play? Don't mind the things that we say. We gon' jump up and down and forget on Carnival Day. This is the Lord. Play, boom, 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 boom. What Telco record? That they play, boom, 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 play, boom, boom.
Okay,
Our
so here's
business
Kitchener.
is natural gas, but our purpose is energy, and the future of energy is green. After 46 years of creating exceptional value for our people, the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited has a bold new vision to lead TNT into the era of clean energy, an age where solar power, green hydrogen, and biofuels work alongside natural gas to power our nation and our aspirations. We are investing today to build that sustainable tomorrow. With unstoppable energy, we are NGC.
Yes, as Radio Tuku, as we celebrate Kitch at 100 each and every Wednesday, as we continue with the featuring, over the 400 tracks that the Grandmaster created and sung. I know today we continue with the letter N, so tracks that begin with letter N. And in studio with me is the man Zeno Constance, Zeno, I think you all have the play still going on.
Coming soon. End of May.
End of May. So
Yeah,
end of May, do you have any play about the history of Lord Kitchener?
Yeah, Lord Kitchener story in Kalypso. It's coming at the end of May, so people can get ready.
Right. So you all look out
Definitely
for
on.
it. Look out for it. And as information becomes more and more available, we at Radio Tuku will share it and let you all know. So as we're touching back on the song that we played earlier, Zeno, I don't know if you got a chance to.
But Neighbor is just one of those calypsos that look at the leveling of Carnival, what Carnival does to level people up. In Carnival, all of we is one. So he might be vexed with the neighbor, and she might vex with he. When it's Carnival time, put aside your differences. You have a lot of calypsos in that vein, Here, the white man, the Chinese, the Indian, the Negro, they jump together in a band in this wonderland of calypso, in this wonderland of steel band. That kind of thing. When it's Carnival time, we put aside all the war
Yeah.
and we play mass.
Right, very good. And we're going on to our next track. And the name of this track is Netball Queen.
Yeah.
So,
Tribute.
yeah.
Done in 1980.
1980?
1980, after the 1979 World Netball Championship in Trinidad, when we were tied for first place.
Uh-huh.
and Jean Pierre was the top shooter in the tournament. Kitchener did this calypso. She beat the Jean Pierre called the netball queen.
Okay, good. So let's head to this one, the Netball Queen, which was done in 1980.
Netball at its best, Trinidad girl versus the rest. Netball at its best, Calypso girl versus the rest. We witnessed GPA in action, we saw good and bad decision. Most important, we reached our goal and share the championship of the world.
Jean, darling, we think you are great. Jean, don't sing, we always have faith in you.
You made the nation proud. We'll sing our praise aloud. Mama, oh,
Jean, baby, girl, you prove yourself a boss. Darling, you deserve that Trinity cross.
you were morning, the whole of the country singing. Let me hear you.
Jean, keep them on free.
The countdown began with victory over Ireland. The next one to fall was Bahamas, who was no match at all. When Chile put on the pressure, they walk out from the enclosure. Jamaica take fire rage, we beat them and threw them over the stage.
Jean, darling, we think you are great. Jean, don't sing, we always have faith in you.
You made the nation proud. We'll sing our praise aloud. Mama, oh,
Jean, baby, girl, you prove yourself a boss. Darling, you deserve that Trinity cross.
you were morning, the whole of the nation singing. Let me hear you.
Jean, keep them on free.
The girls' big delight was to win that championship outright. In Calypso style, they defeated the whole British Isle. But after beating Australia, umpires decided we ain't going further. It was obvious to understand why they robbed we for New Zealand.
Jean, darling, we think you are great. Jean, don't sing, we always have faith in you.
You made the nation proud. We'll sing our praise aloud. Mama, boom, boom.
Jean, baby, girl, you prove yourself a boss. Darling, you deserve that Trinity cross.
You were morning, the whole of the nation jumping. Let me hear you.
Jean, keep them on free.
After that display, Dr. William acted straight away. Our Jean, of course, was presented the Trinity Cross. They congratulated Lystra. They gave the team the Jaconia. But the greatest is when we hear they name the complex after Jean Pierre.
Jean, darling, we think you are great. Jean, don't sing, we always have faith in you.
You made the nation proud. We'll sing mama pum pum.
Chicken, girl, you prove yourself a boss. Darling, you deserve a trilogy boss.
Jubilee morning, the whole of the nation jumping. Let me hear you.
The network queen.
Yeah. Yeah, tribute to netball team. Nice one by Kitch. So let's see. Let's head to this next one. All about the Nigerian registration. Right now, when we touch on this one, Zeno, you'll give us a little backstory on this
Yeah, I
next
think
one.
this is from that phase in England when Kitch was influenced a bit by the Ghanaians who were there also. You know that when Rush Generation didn't only come from Jamaica, it came from the continent also. People coming to England to look for work. So I think that is the one where he produced a few songs, African Girl and um, um,
Yeah, a
the
couple of songs were.
Ghanaian kind of
Yeah.
unofficial national anthem and songs like these. That whole period where he flirted a bit with the whole Pan African thing. And now I think this song is encouraging people to go out and vote. Let's hear it.
Yes, let's hear it.
The registration in Nigeria will make history for Africa. We can all register freely, regardless of what our color may be. So tell your daughters and sons, in November it must be done.
Register wholeheartedly for freedom and liberty.
Only by registering in November can you become a legal voter. Register your names independently for the betterment of your family. We shall dance, cuddle and kiss as we walk to the registration office.
Register wholeheartedly for freedom and liberty.
We are making preparation for a very big occasion. The whole of Western Nigeria is looking forward to November. Do not miss this important date, a date of which we shall celebrate.
Register wholeheartedly for freedom and liberty.
I am appealing to everyone, mothers, daughters, fathers and sons. Let us all join in unity and march to the office of registry. Now remember and don't be late. Leave your homes and don't hesitate.
Register wholeheartedly for freedom and liberty.
Yes, that was a Nigerian registration for all who have just joined us. It's all about Kitch celebrating his 100th birthday. Well, today will be 102 days old today. I know it's all about bringing the tracks the songs that he would have done for all these years. And I'm Selector Caribbean. With me, I have Zeno, Constant, I keep forgetting pronunciation.
Constance,
Casino Innocent,
Constance.
Constance. Right. In studio with me as we continue and we go through the tracks. And today we're dealing with the letter N. All the songs that begin with the letter N. So you basically explain what the Nigerian registration track was about earlier.
Yes.
And now we go to No Freedom. I think this came from his album We Walk 100 Miles.
Yeah, this is a big one. This came in the middle of the Black Power Revolution of 1970. I think this is a 1973 Calypso, and it deals with the clampdown on the and you know on the NJAX members and on the not enough members and in the union leaders who were whose houses were searched. I think they say in 1973 there were 3,000 searches by police of people's homes looking for guerrillas. That um, movement led by Guy Harewood. So this is called No Freedom. And Kitchener laments the fact that the government has taken away people's freedom, um, and it doesn't look good. So let's say No Freedom. I'm sure
Okay.
it's 1973 or maybe 74.
All right, so let's head straight to No Freedom.
I'm glad for Guinea's stranger, I'm glad for weeks also. I'm glad for all them detainees, I'm so glad they let them go. They capture them one morning, they tell them it's no bail. They innocently push the people straight in the royal jail. Oh, what a country! Oh, what an awful sin! How come they could be jailing people so without a hearing? Where is the freedom? Somebody put a hand. Oh, on the vengeance of Mokobo, surely fall on this land. Criticize Rhodesia and Alabama too. Assure that you would never dream that this could happen to you. We pulled on South Africa, we bar talk every place. We spit into the skies and now it fall right back in we face. Oh, what a country! Oh, what an awful sin! How come they could be jailing people so without a hearing? Where is the freedom? Somebody put a hand. Oh, come the vengeance of Mokobo, surely fall on this land. Well, long time in the 50s, you could hear them say, this colonial ruling is a blight and must go away. But since we independent, what they do for we, introduce the IRA and the state of emergency. Oh, what a country! Oh, what an awful sin! How come they could be jailing people so without a hearing? Where is your freedom? Somebody put a hand. Oh, come the vengeance of Mokobo, surely fall on this land. Bring in this edition, they say you mustn't talk. If you only hum, they'll snatch you up like a chicken hawk. In the not too distant future, if you live to see, they gon' pass a bill to stop you having a family. Oh, what a country! Oh, what an awful sin! How come they could be jailing people so without a hearing? Where is your freedom? No freedom. Somebody put a hand. Oh, come the vengeance of Mokobo, surely fall on this land.
Kaiso, you call that one. Kaiso. Yeah, no freedom. In response to Black Revolution in 1976, if I stand corrected.
No, 19, I think it's 1973, but that's from the 1970. People didn't know. Oh, sorry, people maybe didn't know that there were two states of emergency, and people were locked up on Nest Island twice in 1970, and then when they came out of jail, I think around October, November that year, then the government called another state of emergency in 1971. And again, those leaders, George Weeks and Kandal Daga and Kafa Kamban and so on, were again put in under house arrest at Nelson Island. So that is what Kitchener was thinking about, the whole idea of no freedom. As the song begins, I'm glad for Geddes Granger, I'm glad for George Weeks. So for the principal leaders of that whole 1970 movement.
All right, okay, cool. Wow. Info, history. History coming out tonight, boy. Good history, boy. See, if all they didn't know, now all they know. No hurricane in Trinidad. You have any idea what this one would have been about? No hurricane in Trinidad.
This should have come in that period between 1962 and 1969. And that's the period of great hope after independence. And that's why Kalypsos came from that period. Bigging up the country, Portrait of Trinidad, God Bless Our Nation by Baker, songs by Blakey, singing just positive things about the country. But that was happening. Kitchener sings there's no hurricane in Trinidad. I think it's 65. It might not be the exact year, but that's what it's about. The idea of this is a blessed land. There's nothing here to be vexed about. So let's wait and we make up comments again later.
All right, so let's take it then straight to that one.
Visitors in galore, Trinidad all man heading for. Visitors in galore, Trinidad all man heading for. Some say they come here just for the fun, some say they come to tan in the sun. But I know what they're running from, I'm gonna tell you the reason why they come.
No hurricane in Trinidad, no big earthquake to leave us out. No tornado, no volcano, no fog and snow in the land of the Kalypso.
Disasters wrong the coast, but Trinidad stand up straight as a post. We go hard at first, but Venezuela come out the worst. The wind will blow and the earth will quake, but Trinidad will not even shake. Our pigeons say like all you have bad, all your Viking over here in Trinidad.
No hurricane in Trinidad, no big earthquake to leave us out. No tornado, no volcano, no fog and snow in the land of the Kalypso.
Hurricane have it hard to do any damage to Trinidad. The mountains in the north will conquer anything of the sort. They have to contend with two in a row, Mount El Picuch and Mount Ulolo. Beulah was coming just like a gun, but when she see mountain she had to run.
No hurricane in Trinidad, no big earthquake to leave us out. No tornado, no volcano, no fog and snow in the land of the Kalypso.
Washington, having a chat with the Yankee man. Mr. Kitch, he declare, there is no other place in the world like here. Free from disaster, year in, year out. Man, that is something to talk about. This is one time I got to confess, your Trinidad is heavenly blessed.
No hurricane in Trinidad. No big earthquake to Riverside. No tornado. No volcano. No fog and snow in the land of the Calypso.
So yes, it's all about no hurricane in Trinidad. See, no? You know a little more backstory on this one.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I did talk about that one just now. Like I said, it's a patriotic calypso from that era after independence when there was great hope for the country. And that kind of hope was so much shattered in 1970. Cousin Silent Alright, we knew Portugal Trinidad in 1972. But we know what Portugal Trinidad my sniper was, a very patriotic, loving song about the country, a rosy atmosphere. But 7 years later, Silent would sing the new portrait. Things are so bright. Alright.
So that's history. Let's head to this one name. No Melda, sorry. This had to be a kind of bacchanal tune then.
Yeah, it's one of those double anthem. It's one of the best of this style you'll ever hear. It's the risky nature of the song is so subtle. It's, you have to listen carefully to pick it up. What exactly Kitchener is saying. I think he meets Melda and she says, Kitchener, my man at home, let me go home. Right? We could make love upside down. That I know I should tell you what's happening. So let's listen to it. I'll tell you more about it. It's one of the best we can find.
Yeah, let's take it. So let me hear this bacchanal.
A bunch of Imelda last night by Green Corner. I'm still feeling drowsy from the dance she teach me. Say Dudu Kitchy, let we go to town. Come go home, me man and baby go dance up upside the down. I say no Melda, I don't want to go. No Melda, I don't dancing so. She say I go shoot you Kitch, if you ain't take the dive. Well don't ask me what happened, you see me alive. Somewhere round the corner, I start to backpedal. When I see she bundle, I say, Dudu darling, I can't take the chance. You don't know, Imelda hold me and force me to do the dance. I still want no Imelda, I don't want to go. No Imelda, I don't dancing so. She say I go shoot you Kitch, if you ain't take the dive. I'll make me own decision and come out alive. They call me Kitchener, I come from a Rima. I don't bother people, I don't look for trouble. Janet Imelda, come and wreck me life and force me to dance. I don't dance with me loved one. I say no Melda, I don't want to go. No Melda, I don't dancing so. She say I gon' shoot you Kitch if you ain't take the dive. Well what a man wouldn't do to remain alive.
Yes, no Melda. So my question is, was Kitch one of those what we call it present day the wet man kind of scenario, kind of behavior? Because it's not
Yeah,
now I
definitely.
realize Kitch, you know, some kind of thing with some
Yeah,
woman,
yeah. I
you
would
know.
feel like just have mentioned maybe 200 women in this character. But Kish was definitely like that. When we get to know season, you'll see an elaboration on this. But I love this calypso because it's perhaps the most subtle variation on the idea of 69 in the calypso.
Very subtle
We can dance
variation,
up,
the truth.
yeah, we can dance up upside it down. And he said, he forced him to declare, Kitchener, I go shoot you if you didn't take the dive. He said, you see, I come out alive. So he doesn't admit everything, but you gotta put two and two together. This is a brilliant piece of development. One of the best in the field. All
Wow,
right.
wow. Yeah. This great Kitchener. So we're going on to the next track. No more calypso song. And I think we can go straight to it as you know, and then you will give me an idea what it was about.
Okay. This one, well, maybe this one is a fairly common theme in those days. What is
Okay.
really a calypso? Kit was responding to Sparrow, who was singing some kind of what it called ballad. Things like Maria and Rose, Rose, girl, I love you. Man. And people saying, you sure it's a calypso? It's a bolero, cha cha cha. So Kit is accusing Sparrow of not singing calypso. Sparrow is a crooner and tells Sparrow, no more calypso. There's no calypso, that is calypso. So you're
Calypso
singing
song,
a
yeah.
song, you're singing a calypso. So a very nice piece of attack on Sparrow there.
Yeah,
And the
so
whole
it is.
idea of what really is a calypso.
So did both of them had a kind of rivalry, Kitchen and Sparrow?
Yes, yes, that's what is Power Melody in the 50s and early 60s when Kitchener returned home from England. A very bitter rivalry began with Sparrow. Sparrow Melody was more fun. This one was at times bitter. So
Oh,
when Kitchener returned home in 63, he was to sing in Sparrow's tent. And he never entered the tent. He stayed on the pavement and pick a guitar and thing, but he wouldn't sing at all. So there's a very bitter rivalry that took place there. And Kitchener is getting back at Sparrow now for what Sparrow was famous for, singing these ballads and these soft ones that doesn't sound like a calypso. But maybe as we see, history repeats itself.
yeah. So let's
That's
see. Let's
it.
listen. Yes, let's listen to this one. No calypso song.
Stop this stupid calypso song. Everybody say you wrong. Try your best and cooperate. Keep the culture up to date. Don't sing classic and ballad. Can't fool the folks from Trinidad. Trinidadians want to know what is really calypso.
No more calypso.
The public balling for murder.
No more calypso.
They said to bring back the old timey miner.
No more calypso.
They begged me to come down from England.
No more calypso.
To teach the method to all calypsonians. Bring more bounce, especially less bars in your melody. Don't stray all entirely from the correct harmony. Change that voice in which you sang. Get that real calypso one. And perhaps you like to know, then you sing in calypso.
No more calypso.
The people calling for murder.
No more calypso.
They say to bring back the old timey miner.
No more calypso.
You crucify in Trinidad.
No more calypso.
With your tango, carol, classic and ballad. To get maximum result. Don't be rather difficult, simplicity is the thing, makes the public want to sing. If it's too complicated, won't be appreciated. What you really have to do, get the public singing too.
No more calypso.
The public balling for murder.
No more calypso.
They say to bring back the old-timey minor.
No more calypso.
We need a change in the tempo.
No more calypso.
Stop the song and bring back the calypso. From since 1948, friends, you will appreciate no more authentic calypso like in days of long ago. Everybody change around singing sentimental songs, but now the public interfere. They say to come back as they were.
No more calypso.
The people balling for murder.
No more calypso.
They say to bring back the old-timey minor.
No more calypso.
Stop singing classic and carol.
No more calypso.
Sing something resemble carnival.
Jab after jab after jab after jab, boy. Hitting him where it hurts the most.
Yeah, sing something resembling carnival, man. I know we are singing this. Sing calypso. All right.
So you dealt with him on a different level there. That, right. Just great man, a great man. Let's see what's the next track we have for him. We have No More Taxi. Zeno, what you can tell me about this track, No More Taxi?
I'm not sure of this one. Let's hear it first.
Let's hear it.
I remember of I think it's to deal with competition in New York. So it might be from the it's early period, but let's hear it first.
Okay, let's take it in.
Neighbor, did you hear the rising of taxi fare? It's a shocking surprise to me. 9 pence is gone up to 1 and 3. I don't want no taxi again. I am going to take the underground train. I don't want no taxi again. When I pay the taxi, nothing remains. Last week I took a taxi from Blanche to Piccadilly. The taxi driver didn't hesitate to tell me the price was 7 and 8. I don't want no taxi again. I am going to take the underground train. I don't want no taxi again. When I pay the taxi, nothing remains. Apart from the tariff situation, I don't like the driver's inclination. For when the old boys complete the trip, they want you to give them half a ground tip. I don't want no taxi again. I am going to take the underground train. I don't want no taxi again. When I take the taxi, nothing remains. No more queues again for taxi. Now they are obtainable in quantity. I often see them Piccadilly. Everyone is running empty. I don't want no taxi again. I am going to take the underground train. I don't want no taxi again. When I pay the taxi, nothing remains. I am sorry I was not wise. It's only now that I realize the amount of taxi money I spent. I could have a Austin or Morris 10. I don't want no taxi again. I am
Right, you want a taxi again because your taxi fares went up.
Yes, definitely from that 1950s, that English period, when indulge in the whole atmosphere of the English culture. But at least the songs, like if it could be a song about Trinidad today, no more taxi fare going up. Except that the alternative Kitch had was to go in the, as you said, the underground train. I think what the British call the metro, the Americans say the subway.
Yeah,
We had no choice in Trinidad. Now we had to take the bus.
Take the bus. Yeah. But that's what we
All
have.
right.
That's what we had to use. Right. So right, that was it. And we're going to No Pan now from Lord Kitchener. No Pan. So Zeno, let's head to that track, No Pan, and we'll play a quick commercial break and you'll give me a little history about it when we come back after this.
Well, what is wrong with them? No pan, that is what they mean. A ball of wood. Well, it can cause a big problem. They claim it is time and it's long overdue. Still, bad man have woman to mind too. Since we can't get the money, we want them to know openly. They could play their mass with guitar and brass.
That cause a mess in town when the crowd you pay money.
Can't get the zeal nor the feel in your heel to make you have a fling.
See everybody trying to make merry the best way they could.
On the contrary, nothing was really something as it should.
We rock, we jump to the brass band, but we sure miss the beat of the band.
As we mad, we moving fast as to get in the groove. Still enjoying what little we had when we played mass. So we had to try to make a move. Son in we favor, man out to swing. But that true spirit seemed to be lacking. We try our best to make it with them saxophone and trumpet, but the atmosphere wasn't really there.
That was a mess in town when the crowd you pay money.
Can't get the zeal nor the feel in your heel to make you have a fling.
See everybody trying to make merry the best way they could.
On the contrary, nothing was really something as it should.
We rock, we jump to the brass band, but we sure miss the beat of the band.
Savannah, they give we crumbs. They didn't care about we. Yes, they're playing, but they're the hoorah. They beating drums, but they ain't playing no melody. All of a sudden, the announcer disclosed, ladies and gents, here come desperados. They had the crowd going crazy when they play Symphony in G. Desperado show, violate the law.
That was a mess in town when the crowd you pay money.
Can't get the zeal nor the feel in your heel to make you have a fling.
See everybody trying to make merry the best way they could.
On the contrary, nothing was really something as it should.
We rock, we jump to the brass band, but we sure miss the beat of the band.
invaders hiding by a wall inside a yard, down by the oval ground. Catley All-Stars, can't see them at all, they playing card inside the old bus stand compound. No Casablanca and no Tokyo. Our stars gone to bed in Togo. Renegades had a party. They went to Hotel Normandy. They stick to their word. Not a band was heard.
That was a mess in town when the crowd you play morning.
Can't get this in, nor the feel in your heel to make you have a fling.
See everybody trying to make merry the best way they could.
On the contrary, nothing was really sounding as it should.
We run, we jump to the brass band, but we sure miss the beat of the band.
Our business is natural gas, but our purpose is energy, and the future of energy is green. After 46 years of creating exceptional value for our people, the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited has a bold new vision to lead TNT into the era of clean energy, an age where solar power, green hydrogen, and biofuels work alongside natural gas to power our nation and our aspirations. We are investing today to build that sustainable tomorrow. With unstoppable energy, we are NGC.
Yes, and we'd like to thank NGC for being a sponsor on this lovely historical. Oh, then I'm just looking for more words to say. No, this. Yeah, that's wow. There's songs that might have been lost if we are not doing what we're doing presently. Right, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that was No Pan. No Pan is a convention in 1979 boycott, but the pan body decided to strike and not play any music for Carnival Day. But we know that one, the brothers, they broke the strike and they played, and from that we got perhaps the best commentary on that is Quanta's Woman on the Bass. And this is Kitchener's version, No Pan. I think that there was also one or two bands in other parts of the country that broke the strike. But in North, it was definitely Desperados alone. So out came Woman on the Bass and No Pan. And a couple others commenting on. And you know how important that was? Those were the days when the pan would supply the music for the revelers and the masqueraders and the bands, not the DJ on the truck. Not
Right,
Kess and Marshall on top of truck. So it was very important when they boycott. As Kid says, you hear a little brass, but no pan whatsoever. How things have changed, eh? All right.
How things have done so since then, in truth. Yes, and we head to the next track, No Streakers. Yeah, Carnival in Fever, and that was the album it came from.
Yeah, and that was the period, eh? That period, there was a lot of, but internationally, we were seeing people in North America, the USA, England, especially sports beating. Men were just appear naked and run across the field. And they got the term streaking, that was called, and the people, the streakers on them. And I think that was early 70s somewhere there. And a few Californians sang about it. There's Quibi, Valentino, and of course we have your Kitch version, singing about no streaking. But it was something that was an international site. And women also would just appear naked and run through the baseball field or the football field, and police were running down to get them covered. That phenomenon is called streaking. So let's hear Kitchener's as he talks about no streakers in this band.
Juve morning, thing just starting. I didn't know some of we people were so bold-faced. Time we cover, 2-3 corner, the whole front of the band already jumping naked in the place. Oh God, we want no streakers in the band. We abide by the laws of the land. We told it to each and every one, but Mama they wouldn't take me on. People start jumping naked as they want. Ivy Bailey, she went crazy. I must admit, this woman action was rather rude. She starts tripping, so disgusting. She move and she remove till she finally end up in the nude. Oh God, we want no streakers in the band. We abide by the laws of the land. We told it to each and every one, but Mama they wouldn't take me on. People start jumping naked as they born. It was raining, really pouring, but not a soul made an attempt to put on their clothes. So they whining, so they jumping. The rain properly soaked them with all the sanga branga exposed. Oh God, we want no streakers in the band. We abide by the laws of the land. We told it to each and every one, but Mama they wouldn't take me on. People start jumping naked as they born. It had Negroes and mulattoes. If I am right, I think I see couple Indian too. I see Chinese and Portuguese. The whole thing was like an international streak in Callaloo. Oh God, we want no streakers in the band. We abide by the laws of the land. We told it to each and every one, but Mama they wouldn't take me on. People start jumping naked as they born.
No streakers, we don't know streakers, so let's stay away from here with that, please. Yeah. I know it's amazing how we describe how the lady looked, how she looked when she take off her clothes and all of that, you know.
Yeah, man, she really fall and all the Santa Blanca exposed.
Crafty. A crafty guy he was, very crafty. I think these next two songs, you know, I'm gonna play them back to back is No Work Band and No Work for Carnival. But I think No Work for Carnival was a couple of people were favorites, including mine.
Alright, and No Work Band of course is a political song actually, you know. Very reacted to change the government. So let's hear it.
Let's hear it and then we'll go. Right. So let's hear No Work Band.
They firing people all over for so. What causing the trouble? No one seems to know. So I get the story, so I sing the song. I don't know exactly who is right or wrong. If this is true, I already think it's an awful shame. Between me and you, they're so confident they calling names. Where is Madeira? Where is Marilyn? Where is Major Brown? Louis Listen? Man in turn and say, fellas, this is not the last. On Carnival Day, let me jump and forget the past.
For consolation, join the new walk band.
I'm sorry to say, this band is for who ain't walking away.
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
So get your pink slip in hand if you want to jump in the no walk band.
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
John Bob and Hulsi Bagan, well them free to jump in the band.
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
Coffee and Miss Gillian, they should be jumping and holding hands. This firing is tragic, it's spreading like fog, like an epidemic, like the mini bug. They fire the radio, they fire TV, the Guardian then follow, and 2 ministry, flour mills and LP, just to name a few. Unit Trust and BE, they had to go too. But take it from me, whoever is causing this work problem, we will live to see the vengeance of Momo come fall on them. Aldwyn Chow, Malcolm Jones, Adito, Justin Paul, Dr. Rowley say, fellas, this is not the last. On Carnival Day, let me jump and forget the past.
For consolation, join the new walk band.
They let the country down by firing Major Brown.
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
He saved the life of many persons, including Mr. Robinson.
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
Then the fire Primadera, that great journalist from Arima.
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
You can see they were making sure they fire the whole east-west corridor. Come on, Old sport, old sport, old sport, old sport. Trinidad a country, once a paradise. Well, now you can hardly buy a pound of rice. The people were happy, but they didn't know. Now they're in a frenzy, they balling for so. Hear them when election coming, this country ain't nice. This time we are making the same mistake twice. They're catching the tail and screaming with water in the eye. But it never fails, you never miss the water till the well run dry. Lisa James, Henry Seeley, Coke Highfield, Vernon Henry, Man in turn and say, fellas, this is not the last. On Carnival Day, let me jump and forget the past.
For consolation, join the new walk band.
Who in the kitchen feeling the heat? What their family going to eat?
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
Yes, we just have to pray, hoping to be delivered someday.
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
How many times you been told that man doesn't run this world?
Good woman and man, join the new walk band.
Keep courage, my friend. The longest rope has
So it's about the No Walk Band. Came in from reflections of a legend album, Lord Kitchener. As you know, they said the song was a political song, right?
Yeah. I think it came maybe 1996 after Padley became Prime Minister. And then, new government saw a lot of changes in the state boards and the and all those national institutions will change the people. So Kitchener says they're out of work because there's no work ban.
No work ban. Right. And as we continue with the this no work for carnival, which is actually this song. This one is my favorite. I love to sing it,
Yeah,
Just that few line. Yeah.
This nearly happened this year. For the first time,
Yes.
people had to work for carnival. There was no holiday, no schools, everything on carnival Monday and Tuesday. So kind of, quite appropriate for timely.
Timing is true. So we all know the story about no work for carnival. So we're not gonna say, we're gonna head straight to that track. No work for carnival.
If you find me face looking fret, it's something that really get me upset. If me face looking like it want to fret, it's something that really get me upset. Me and the boss man just disagree. It nearly had big fight with me and he. Well, what you think cause the telele? He want me to walk on Carnival Day. I tell him, no, Mr. Vidal, don't ask me to work for carnival. Mister, if you want to be me pal, don't ask me to work for carnival. This could have serious bacchanal. Don't ask me to work for carnival. Like Judah could get on radical. Don't ask me to work for carnival. I walk in Ash Wednesday. I walk in Good Friday. I walk in Christmas Day. I walk in New Year's Day. But from Juve morning 2 o'clock, don't ask me to work for carnival. I don't want to hear nothing but walk. Don't ask me to work for carnival. Especially when them Silvans start to rock. Don't ask me to work for carnival. And the Juve posse start to flock. Don't ask me to work for carnival. Not because I'm a lazy man, but if I try to walk in this state, I won't be able to concentrate. Imagine I walking in a factory and a Juve band passing near to me. Well, what you think will happen as man? I leave in the walk and jump in the band. I tell him, no, Mr. Vidal, don't ask me to work for carnival. Mister, if you want to be me pal, don't ask me to work for carnival. I'd rather lie by the dial, don't ask me to work for carnival, than to raise a stroke for carnival. Don't ask me to work for carnival. I walk in Ash Wednesday. I walk in Good Friday. I walk in Christmas Day. I walk in New Year's Day. But from Juve morning 2 o'clock, don't ask me to work for carnival. I don't want to hear nothing but walk. Don't ask me to work for carnival. Especially when them Silvans start to rock. Don't ask me to work for carnival. And the Juve posse start to flock.
Gotta apologize for that drop in the track. No work for carnival. really, well, with the COVID thing, we had was to work for Carnival, unfortunately, but after one time is the next. So it's all about Kitch celebrating his 100 birthday in the month of April. And Radio Toko is doing, in collaboration with the Kalypso Collectors Association of Trinidad and Tobago, we are doing tribute to Lord Kitchener, which we are continuing, and we're going to be playing all his songs, over 400 tracks, from the letter A to the letter Z. And today we're dealing with the letter N, and I have with me Zeno Constance, and I'm Selected Grandman. We are here taking you through the pieces. It's now 17 minutes on the upswing to 10 o'clock. So I'm not going to stay much longer. I'm going to head to the next track because time looks like it wants to run against us. This one name is Nora. Zeno, I know. Nora.
Yeah, I think this is one of those calypsos that he did in England. Nora, Nora, Nora. I'm going to leave the kitchen now. I just pretend to come back home.
Oh, right,
And it's pick out Kitch from that period. A lot of call and response. Just maybe 4 lines in the chorus, 4 lines in the verse kind of thing. But this was a very popular one. It's so easy to sing along. So Nora, Nora, Nora. Little Kitchener. Before I get home to see my grandmother. This is apparently running from a woman somewhere. But no guy. Just the one from no woman as you see in the other calypso coming up.
Right.
It's Nora. It's very short.
Right, so let's hear about Nora.
I beg you to leave me, Nora, I'm going back to me country. I beg you to leave me, Nora, I'm going back to me country. I'm tired with London, I can't hear the steam band beating in Junction. I'm getting homesick, I'm feeling sad. I want my passage and I'm going back to Trinidad, so darling.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Why don't you leave Lord Kitchener?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I want to go home to see me grandmother.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Darling, what is your intention?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
You fool the Lord, I'm a born Trinidadian. Yeah, she started a-crying when she heard that teacher was leaving. These are the things the lady promised me. A Rolls Royce car, a father property. But I told her, well, darling, money not love doesn't mean anything. I got to go home with no deceit. I got to take off my duties in Vincent Street, so darling.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Why don't you leave Lord Kitchener?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I got to go home to see me grandmother.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Darling, what is your intention?
Nora, Nora,
You
Nora.
can pull the Lord, I'm a born Trinidadian. Miss Nora was angry, take up a knife and threatened to kill me. Then she jumped to me collar, stamping her feet and bawling for murder. But I told her quietly, darling, my mind is made up already. I'm very sorry, I can't remain. I got to go to the city of Port of Spain, so darling.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Why don't you leave Lord Kitchener?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I want to go home to see me grandfather.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Darling, what is your intention?
Nora, Nora,
You
Nora.
can pull the Lord, I'm a born Trinidadian. Nora was clever, she played a trick on the Lord Kitchener. Me clothes in the laundry, she has the ticket, hidden secret. creative. But I use my discretion, I pack my grip in leaving position. I wave my hand, Tola Ayo, on the Flying Dutchman to be a coast, darling.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Why don't you leave Lord Kitchener?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I want to go home to see me grandmother.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Darling, what is your intention?
Nora, Nora,
You
Nora.
can't fool me, Lord, I'm a born Trinidadian.
Yes, Nora, Nora. Nora ain't want to let Kitchener go at all, but she will not him, but yeah. Yeah.
And as Kitch leaves England, singing Nora, Nora, yeah, right here singing, I'm coming home for the carnival. Oh, God. It fits so easily as it actually fits in the drama production. The song, song from song for song. The lyrics almost like a piece of dialogue. All right.
Yeah.
What next? What next?
What next? Nosy mother-in-law.
Oh, you see mother-in-law. All right. Well, that's one of those that speaks for itself. I think it's for the English period also, back in time. So, straightforward, Kitchener follows with his mother-in-law. But I'm not sure. I'm almost sure it's that period there between 48 and 62. Those years outside. All right, let me hear it first and I'll comment after.
It's worse than before. I am tired with his nosy mother-in-law. It's worse than before. I do not like a nosy mother-in-law. They become a nuisance to married life. They want to tell you how to live with your wife. Well, it is misery, sorrows, and war to live with a nosy mother-in-law. They come to your place, they want to be a ruler in every case. They lie down in bed, and is your wife got to do all the work instead? At 10 o'clock they ain't get yet, and they order in their coffee and cigarette. So it is misery, sorrows, and war to live with a nosy mother-in-law. Your wife may be nice, but the mother will surely give her bad advice. Your husband no good, and he doesn't treat you as he really should. So she listens to what the mother's saying. Then comes the fighting and quarreling. Boys, it is misery, sorrows, and war to live with a nosy mother-in-law. As you turn your back, the mother-in-law start to make her attack. Don't you see the man is gone out to roam? Why don't you leave him and come back home? Well, that is the ending of everything. Your wife present you back with the ring. So it is misery, sorrows, and war to live with a nosy mother-in-law.
Nosy mother-in-law. Well, I never had that experience, so I cannot relate to it, but you know.
This from yeah, that's a damn shit for them.
election was like war among them party. When I was more than sure they win already. Hudson Phillips said, tell them that's the last of P&M. But when the rest complete, is he who end up without a seat.
Not a damn seat for them.
Mama, that's what Chambers say.
Not a damn seat for them.
Not a single seat on election day.
Not a damn seat for them.
How they lose, they can't understand.
Not a damn seat for them.
They call in Chambers a Obia man. Them ONR jump and whine, making a big show. As they had the crowd behind, everywhere they go. So they thought that crowd was bored. They say they're gonna cut the throat. Sparrow start to ball, when he hear not a seat at all.
Not a damn seat for them.
Sparrow, that's ingratitude.
Not a damn seat for them.
You buy the finger that give you food.
Not a damn seat for them.
Look how you hug up Dr. Willie.
Not a damn seat for them.
People afraid you in this country. Hudson Philip fell apart, beaten pole to pole. Dr. Laguise broke his heart, his own stronghold. Well, the party took a blow when their leader went below. The failure of Carl was the end of the ONR.
Not a damn seat for them.
Carl joined the alliance too.
Not a damn seat for them.
And they'll go find something for you to do.
Not a damn seat for them.
I hear he make best a senator.
Not a damn seat for them.
If Footy make you party lawyer. Trinidadians got a hint, they heard of the plans. The ONR had blueprint to bring the Cubans. People took it on, of course, say their freedom will be lost. Before this problem, we better put back the PNM.
Not a damn seat for them.
This is what PNM do for we.
Not a damn seat for them.
They give we freedom and liberty.
Not a damn seat for them.
Freedom to walk, freedom to protest.
Not a damn seat for them.
Freedom to talk, freedom of the press.
So it's all about not a seat for them, not one for them, not one for them. Our next political calypso, I presume.
Yeah, that I think that was from 1982. I think the 1981 elections was when George Himmel led the PNM into battle. Eric Williams had died some months before. So this was the first time George was at the helm of the PNM, and he had predicted in one of the meetings that the ONR, Carl Hudson Phillips party, wouldn't win a single seat. And even though ONR got a large number of votes, I think 90 something thousand votes, they didn't win a seat. In fact, I think they got more votes than the than Pandey's party, and still didn't win. So Calypsonians had the field day. Designer, Pretender, Kitchener, all sang Calypso's called not a damn seat for them, laughing at them. And you see the little piece, I think Kitchener to the Sparrow here. See Sparrow boy, they should send you back grenade. Yeah, he's a traitor to the PNM call. But Sparrow had supported the UNR.
Okay.
And yes, and Sparrow sprang in response to steel beam. We like it so. Alright.
Alright, so it's now 10 o'clock in Sweet TNT. This is where we wrap up for tonight. I think next week, well, you all will look out for the post on Facebook and you'll see what letter we're dealing with next week.
Well, after N is O, so we go down the road. Some
yes,
O's and maybe some P's.
Oh, yes. Might get a mix up of the O's and P's. Next week, Wednesday, it's all about Kitch at 100. And to celebrate the life and of the Lord great man, Lord Kitchener, celebrating his 100th birthday. So he's 102 years old today, if he was alive.
Not 102 years, 100 years and 2 days.
2 days, 100 years and 2 days. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Right, and look out for more info. And look out for more info on the play. Coming
yes,
soon.
yeah.
Look out
Coming
for more
soon.
info.
Yes,
And
we have some dates. So I said end of May and early June. So look out for it. A lot more promotional details coming up after this week. So we'll be launching it in a big way from the 1st of May. It was
so
something very good. All right.
Yes, sir. Something excellent.
Kitchener
So
at 100 in a theatre production as opposed to this Calypsos. All right. Till next week, fellas.
Till next
Those
week
in the
goes well
audience.
then. See no constant. I select a crap. We're out. Radio Toko. One love, respect. Until next week.
All right.
Great to be here.
Join us on Radio Toko 106.7 FM every Wednesday from now till 20th April as we celebrate world music pioneer Aldwyn Roberts, Lord Kitchener, the Grandmaster. Radio Toko 106.7 FM in collaboration with the Calypso Collectors of Trinidad and Tobago present Kitch at 100 Kitchener Kalypsos A to Z. Every Wednesday from now till April, we will be highlighting songs in alphabetical order from the discography of this great pioneer of world music. Join us from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. each Wednesday as we celebrate Kitch at 100 Kitchener Kalypsos A to Z right here at Radio Toko 106.7 FM, a breath of fresh air in support of community, creativity, and culture.
There once lived a man down in Trinidad, the Lord Kitchener, music superstar.
Brought to you in part by the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited. Unstoppable energy.
Our business is natural gas, but our purpose is energy, and the future of energy is green. After 46 years of creating exceptional value for our people, the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago Limited has a bold new vision to lead TNT into the era of clean energy, an age where solar power, green hydrogen, and biofuels work alongside natural gas to power our nation and our aspirations. We are investing today to build that sustainable tomorrow. With unstoppable energy, we are NGC.